Jill to come on stage and award Kirsten her check.
Go ahead.
I have to tell you, I did have the honor to present this back at the Better Business Bureau a while back, and it was a great thrill to do that. It was a great thrill to meet Kirsten. Come on, you can come on up right now. And I know she's going to read part of her essay, but we just wanted to recognize the fact of what she did and kind of represent this check. So it's with great honor from Rotary that Kirsten, we present this check for $5,000.
First of all, it's a great honor to be here today and accept this scholarship. I cannot begin to express how grateful I am to be receiving this award. It has provided me the opportunity to attend Dickinson College in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, where I'll be studying international relations and business. Last year, I attended RILA, Rotary's leadership camp, where I first learned about the four-way test, which is quite simply a guide to reflecting on whether your decisions are ethical. These four basic questions are: is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And will it be beneficial to all concerned? Upon leaving RILA, I realized that these questions challenge people to wake up every day and define the world for themselves. This discovery has led me to applying the four-way test in certain situations in life, and I want to share one very important one with you here today. One of the most prominent situations in which the four-way test has been exemplified in my decisions occurred prior to attending RILA. It took place naturally in my decision-making. 2 years ago, I embarked on a State Department trip to Malaysia, where I stayed with a Malay host family. They didn't speak a single word of English, and my visit with them happened to overlap with Ramadan, which is currently happening right now. One night during my stay, I was invited to fully immerse myself into the Ramadan festivities and was asked whether I wanted to wear a baju kurung, or burqa as it's more commonly known. At the time, I had a preconceived notion of submissive women beneath these outfits. We were separated by a veil and a cloak. But deep inside of me, I found this stereotype troubling. I challenged myself to break the stereotype fostered within our culture, and to wear the baju kurung that evening and to reassess the situation. Reflecting on this night is humbling even more than 2 years later. Initially, I was nervous. I was afraid the Muslim community was going to judge me as I was the only non-Muslim in attendance, and I was in their traditional clothing. However, my fears going into the night were quickly proven wrong. The people there saw my effort to immerse myself into their culture and their festivities and respected me for doing so. In fact, the warmth I felt from that night still continues to press upon me. By accepting the opportunity and looking beyond the hijab, my eyes, and most importantly, my heart, were open to how vulnerable all people are to advancing unwarranted prejudices towards others. But here's where it comes to focus for each and every one of us here. When we wake up every day, you and I are subconsciously faced with two choices. We can see the world through the lens of others, or we can define the world through our own perspective. The choice is up to each individual. That is the essence of the four-way test. Through asking, is it the truth, during my experience, I challenged all preconceived notions and stereotypes, where I decided it was up to me to determine the validity of them. When I discovered that these stereotypes often placed on Muslims were wrong, I was called to action because in response to the second question, they are not fair, and that fact troubled me. So, upon returning from Malaysia, I visited the local mosque in Fort Collins, where my guide was a boy from my school whom I had never spoken to before. He not only answered my questions, but we began talking and a friendship formed. In addition, I returned to a club I co-founded to raise awareness of the importance of educating girls around the world with a more just and new perspective. I unveiled a couple of stereotypes within my club that were unintentionally brought to surface and brought a more clear, more diverse background, allowing for unexpected friendships to blossom and where diversity is valued. The common vision has also led us to successfully sending not just one, but 2 students to school in Thailand by the end of this year. I have a passion for cross-cultural learning and communication that I will pursue the rest of my life and share with others along the way, diffusing stereotypes and appreciating diversity. In order to achieve this goal, I hope to work in the Foreign Service. In this field, I'm going to have to continually apply the 4-way test to all my decisions to be completely fair to the U.S. and to whichever country I'm stationed in. Although many people may not accept the decisions I make through applying it, I have discovered it is more important to do what is ethical because integrity is a virtue that is transparent and the choices we make reflect on who we are. I want to be respected for having high integrity in all aspects of my life, from being a teenager to a college student, to when I get married and have my own family, and throughout my career, and overall through everyday life choices. Your honoring me here today will be a continual reminder as to the responsibility I have to be a woman who promotes peace, understanding, and integrity in all my efforts. The principles of Rotary are truly timeless, and I promise to you that I will work hard and with a joyful, serving heart to be an example of these high values of the core human decency. Once again, please let me communicate how deeply honored I am to be accepting this award. Thank you so very, very much again.
Your words, your actions, you are an honor to us. Thank you very much.